Hi, I'm Tiffany. I got more information to share with you. I am going to kind of go over stuff that I said in the first video too, because we're doing trauma and it being stored in our bodies from this life and past lives. Our bodies are, this is for informational purposes only. Our bodies are like a computer processor. It stores data in different places, just like a computer. It's not all in the same place. The human body does the same thing. It stores trauma in different areas of the body. When you decide to do 5D healing, writing one letter or forgiving by saying it doesn't happen all at once, it takes several different times. And the reason why is because being stored in different places of the body, you have to, whatever the trauma that happened or the situation, you have to get it from a different angle. So you may forgive this part of it because it's all like a big whole, because you did it in general. I'm sorry for, or I forgive you for what you did to me. Well, the next time you write a letter, you need to go into depth of why you're sorry and why you forgive that person. Because you have to hit it in a different area of your body of the forgiveness. The first letter, again, may remove a piece of it in like wherever it's stored in your body. The next letter will release the trauma stored in a different part, like it could have been your knee, it could have been your shoulder. Those are just examples. Letters of forgiveness can be written to the person's higher self. They can even be written to family members that have already passed. They're going to be able to read this. And it's not that they're really going to read it. It's when you burn the letter, the smoke is kind of like a signal to them, and it'll go to their higher selves or their souls. So that makes it nice that you can release this stored trauma if that person has passed away. So if you feel guilty for somebody passing or dying, or you are mad at them for some reason and they already passed away, write them a letter. A lot of times your higher self will take over in these letters, and you won't even realize what you're writing until you read it and you're like, oh, did I write that? Well, it was your higher self. They knew exactly what you need to say to release this trauma from your body. When you do this and you release trauma from other people, you also need to forgive yourself, because we are so hard on ourselves. We hold on to shame, we self-punish, we hold on to guilt, and all of this is stuff that you're holding on to and have to let go and release as well. So writing a letter to yourself is just as important as writing a letter to somebody else. Yes, we all think, oh, I forgive that person for this. You do mentally, but you have an unconscious mind that is holding on to that. And that unconscious mind is what we have to reprogram. That was one thing that was really hard for me to learn. And I will do another video over the unconscious mind, because that one's a mind-blowing, actually. But forgiving yourself is so important. I can give you an example. I was holding on to, I was self-punishing and shame and guilt over how I felt about losing a baby, thinking it was all my fault. It had nothing to do with me. I was to learn a lesson from it, but there was also a lesson in my child that I lost. I found out that he had a lesson to learn too, but he's here now. 2 years later, I got pregnant, had a baby, and he's back. I have gotten confirmation that my child is that child that I lost 2 years prior. Everything that happens for a reason, and it's all about us learning lessons. And when something happens, always look at the positive point of it and say, what am I learning from this situation? And this will be another way of 5D healing. Always knowing that there's something that you're learning, and then let it go. Okay. Thank you guys. There'll be more.